Browns sign Tyler Huntley after QB room hit by injuries. Preseason depth chart update. Hey there, football fans. It's that time of year again when every team is scrambling to fill gaps and bolster their rosters. And the Cleveland Browns are no exception. With a slew of injuries plaguing their quarterback room, the Browns have made a surprising move to shore up their depth chart. With Kenny Pickett nursing a hamstring injury and Dillon Gabriel limited by a similar issue, the Browns' quarterback depth was getting dangerously thin. To make matters worse, Shedeur Sanders, another promising prospect, has been dealing with shoulder soreness. This left veteran Joe Flacco as the only fully healthy passer on the team. But here's where it gets controversial. The Browns, known for their unpredictable moves, have decided to reunite with Tyler Huntley, a quarterback they let go just last year. But why bring back Huntley, you ask? Well, it's not just about his experience with the Browns' offense. It's about the Browns' crowded depth chart and the potential implications for Pickett's starting position. This move could be seen as a strategic gamble or a sign of Pickett's faltering form. And this is the part most people miss. Huntley's return could be more than just a temporary fix. Despite being a camp body, his familiarity with the Browns system and his relatively young age, 27, could make him a dark horse in the quarterback competition. So, what does this mean for Pickett and Gabriel? Will Huntley's return be a blessing or a curse? The upcoming preseason matchup will be a crucial test for all three quarterbacks. And let's not forget about the promising rookie, Sanders, who's rapidly developing and could shake up the depth chart later in the year. What do you think about the Browns' decision to bring back Huntley? Is this a smart move or a desperate gamble? Let us know in the comments below. Browns sign QB Tyler Huntley. What this means for the team? Big changes are shaking up the Browns roster, moves that could spark lively debates among fans and analysts alike. Cleveland has officially welcomed quarterback Tyler Huntley to the squad, while cornerback Anthony Kendall exits with an injury designation. And this is the part most people miss. Huntley isn't just any addition for the Browns. His arrival could reshape the team's quarterback dynamics. Let's break it down. Tyler Huntley, who stands at 6'1" and weighs 205 pounds, is gearing up for his 6th year in the NFL after a college career at Utah. Interestingly, Huntley didn't hear his name called on draft day. Instead, the Baltimore Ravens picked him up as an undrafted free agent back in 2020. Since then, he's quietly built a resume that's hard to ignore, stepping onto the field in 25 games and starting 14 of them. He boasts 307 completions on 475 passing attempts, racking up 2,786 passing yards and 11 touchdown throws. Not just a threat through the air, Huntley has also dazzled with his legs, rushing for 644 yards and rattling off 5 touchdowns on the ground. A true turning point in his career came in 2022 when Huntley earned a spot at the Pro Bowl, a distinction that remains a talking point. Some say justly earned, others are not so sure. What do you think? Fast forward to 2024, and Huntley participated in training camp with Cleveland, suggesting the coaching staff has had their eye on him for a while. Most recently, he suited up for the Dolphins, where he started in 5 games last season. Now, sporting jersey number 7, he could bring both stability and competition to the Browns' quarterback room. But here's where it gets controversial. Will Huntley be the answer Cleveland needs under center, or is this simply a depth move? Does his unconventional path from undrafted player to Pro Bowler make him a hidden gem? Or does it raise questions about consistency at the professional level? What's your take? Do you believe Huntley can shake things up for the Browns? Or do you see this as just another roster move? Sound off below. Should Huntley get a real shot at starting? Or is there more room for debate about his true impact? Cleveland Browns sign former Pro Bowl QB Tyler Huntley amid injury crisis. Cleveland Browns make surprising move. former Pro Bowler Tyler Huntley returns amid quarterback injury crisis. The quarterback situation in Cleveland has just taken another unexpected turn. With their signal caller room plagued by a wave of injuries, the Cleveland Browns have reached out to a familiar face, bringing back former Pro Bowl quarterback Tyler Huntley, as reported by ESPN. The timing couldn't be more critical. Quarterback depth chart has been decimated by health concerns across the board. Veteran Kenny Pickett has missed multiple practice sessions, only recently returning in a limited capacity on Saturday. Meanwhile, the rookie duo of Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel are both dealing with their own physical setbacks. Sanders has been experiencing arm soreness that kept him from team drills over the weekend, though he did return to practice Monday, while Gabriel is currently limited by hamstring tightness. This leaves 40-year-old Joe Flacco as the lone fully healthy quarterback on Cleveland's roster. A concerning situation for any NFL team, but especially troubling with preseason action about to begin. Flacco, who was already designated as the starter on the team's first official depth chart, suddenly finds himself without reliable backup options. Huntley, now 27, is no stranger to the Browns organization, having spent last year's training camp with the team before being cut prior to the regular season. His NFL journey has been anything but conventional. After going undrafted, Huntley found his footing with the Baltimore Ravens, where he spent 4 seasons primarily serving as Lamar Jackson's backup. During his Ravens tenure, he accumulated 10 starts, including 1 playoff appearance when Jackson was sidelined with injuries. His performance in 2022 was particularly noteworthy, earning him a Pro Bowl selection after helping Baltimore secure a wild card playoff berth. More recently, Huntley started 5 games for the Miami Dolphins last season, completing nearly 65% of his passes while throwing for 3 touchdowns against 3 interceptions. The Dolphins managed a 2-3 record with Huntley at the helm. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite his athletic gifts and occasional flashes of brilliance, Huntley's career has been marred by inconsistency and turnovers. His career statistics reveal a concerning pattern: 11 touchdown passes overshadowed by 10 interceptions and a troubling 13 fumbles. These mistakes have often undermined his positive contributions on the field. The timing of this signing is particularly noteworthy, coming just 4 days before Cleveland's preseason opener against the Carolina Panthers. This gives Huntley precious little time to reacquaint himself with the Browns system. Nevertheless, this opportunity could potentially lead to a spot on either the 53-man roster or practice squad, depending on his performance in the coming weeks. And this is the part.